Hi, this is Alex Poole from alexpoole.name, and people sometimes get worried about FTP, about moving files from their local computer to their web host. It's not rocket science, it's not something you need to be worried about. The best software that I know for doing FTP is a piece of software called Win SCP. It's free, so let's find out how to download it, how to install it, and how to use it to do FTP. It shouldn't take more than a couple of minutes. So Win SCP. Let's go straight to the download link, and I'm going to skip the beta and I'm going to go straight for Win SCP 4.1.8. I'm going to go to the install package. Now, oh, it's working now. Yeah, I saved a copy earlier because it was a bit slow, but it might harm my computer. Yeah, it's an executable, that's fine. Let's save, and I'm going to go to open that, and I want to run it in English. Click next. The license is the GPL, which means it's totally free to use, no catches. I'm going to click next. Let's just look at the custom installation very quickly. So yeah, I want to place it in that folder, and I'm happy to download all the extra bits and pieces. As you can see, none of them take up any room. I'm happy with just the English translation, though if I wanted it in another language, as you can see, there's a number of different languages there to choose from. Hit next, and yeah, we'll call it Win SCP. That seems sensible. And yes, I want to check for updates. Yes, I want a desktop icon just for this user, and I'll keep all the other defaults the same as well. The add upload shortcut to Explorer send to command, that's really useful. You can right click a file and immediately upload it to your web host without even having to have the software properly open. Really handy, really quick. Hit next. I'll stick with the default Norton Commander interface, and yeah, I'm going to install it. So that doesn't take long, and hit finish to launch it. And the first screen you'll get up is a form to input the details for your first web host. I'll use one of my hosts here. That's one of my sites. Now what you will need to do is grab this drop down and choose FTP, and then what you'll probably want to do before you log in is hit save to save these details. And now this is a call to make. I trust everyone who uses this computer, so I'm going to save this password, but you should obviously only do that if you're happy that you can trust everyone who uses your computer, not to muck up your websites. I'm going to hit OK, and that's now saved. Here's a list of all my hosts. As you can see, I've just got this first one here. I can add a new one anytime I want by clicking new. Oh dear, I've closed it accidentally. Okay, so let's just open that again. I'm going to go start, all programs, and Win SCP is in my list here. So there I go, I'm back again. I'm going to double click the host that I added. As you can see, it's just logging me in here. Shouldn't take too long. And then I've got a window here, quite simply, with my web host here on the right and my local computer here on the left. This is currently on my documents, and this is currently on the root of my hosting account. So to get to the root of my website, I need to go down one level to the www directory. I'm using cpanel. Sometimes it's public HTML. If you're using Plesk, it's htdocs, but it's all the same sort of idea. And this is the web root. So this is the root of my website, freescruffies.com. And okay, first thing I'm going to show you how to do is to download a file from your website to your local host. Here's an image which I've got sitting on my web host, so I'm just going to download that, and I'm going to copy it to the local directory, documents and settings, my documents, hit the copy button, and that'll take a few seconds. There we go, and now I've got that image there locally. Now I've got let me see, let's go to downloads. I've got a test.text.text, so that's nice, so let's just rename that correctly, and I'm going to upload the test.text to my web host. So I'm just going to grab that and drop it there, and yes, I do want to copy it. Bang, there we go. Didn't take a second, and now I can just check that that is actually on my website. I'm going to go to freescruffies.com and then /test.text, And there we go, there's a file that I just uploaded from my local computer. So as you can see, that's actually working in real time. I can edit files on my web host. We've moved from the local computer to the web host. We've moved from the web host to the local computer. The other thing you can do, which is pretty handy, is just edit a file directly on your web host. So you right click the file there, choose edit, and that'll open the file in an editor. And we'll just edit that, hit Control and S to save it, double click up there, to close the window. And if I go back now to my browser and hit refresh, you can see that's been edited immediately on my web host. So that's a really quick and handy way of making very quick changes to files that are on your website. So that's it. That's Win SCP in a nutshell. Now you can download it, install it, set it up and use it to move files between your local computer and your host, and indeed to edit files directly on your host as well. I hope that's been really useful to you. Thank you.